Hey everyone, Tim Schofield here. And I finally just made it back from Munich. Just walked in the door actually and stumbled upon this little package sitting right at my front door. So I figured let's go ahead and unbox it and show it off real quick. As you can see, maybe on camera, just left of my monitor here, there is a Google Home. However, this is the Google Home Mini, so a miniature-sized version of the standard Google Home. So I think Google should have came out with this a little while ago, especially because Google Home isn't something I'll necessarily listen to music on, especially out in the kitchen, because I already have surround sound in the room over. So I'm just going to put music on the surround sound as opposed to on my Google Home. But anyways, it's out now. Let's go ahead and open it up, show you real quick what's in the box, and also give some impressions and set it up. So this is the Chalk Google Home Mini, and the charcoal one is actually coming soon. I will post a picture on my Instagram, so go follow it. I'll link to it down below if you want to see the difference between the two colors. So you just say this phrase, I'm going to say it as little as possible so I don't trigger your phones, anything like that. And here's a bunch of apps that it's compatible with and growing. And let's open it up. So right away, rip that part, fold this up, and there is that Chalk Mini. Oh, the bottom is actually orange, has grip to it. I'm going to set it to the side because I do believe I need to plug it in for it to even turn on anyways. So let's get to that AC power adapter. First of all, looks like a get started guide booklet. Get to know it and be safe with warranty. And here is our cable. And this AC adapter is a little bit different. Interesting. So a bit of a circular AC adapter completely connected to the USB Type-C power cable. Okay, so I'm just kidding. They actually went with micro USB and not USB Type-C, which really makes no sense to me. I don't know why they didn't stick with USB Type-C. The Google Home has it, Google Wi-Fi has it. Pretty much all their products have USB Type-C at this point, so a little strange they went with micro USB. I'm also completely wrong. The regular Google Home doesn't use USB Type-C. It uses their own proprietary cable, so I guess it's better to use micro USB, but still a little confused why they didn't use USB Type-C. Before we set it up, I want to give you a close look at the device, very compact. And then on the bottom here is that orange grip, so it doesn't slide around wherever you set it. And then on the back here is that charging slot and a microphone switch, I believe, to turn the mic on and off. So if you don't want it to be enabled at all, for whatever reason, you can turn off the microphone. Down at the bottom here, there's also a very small switch, which I'm guessing is either a power switch or just a reset switch. Let's get started. So let's go ahead and plug it on in. And I know we will need the Google Home app on my phone, which I already have installed. I'll bring that up now, but I'm not seeing any lights. Ah, there we go, up on top. There were those lights. It's loading on up. I'm gonna grab my phone and get the Google Home app going. And there's that boot up noise, and you'll see those colored lights.
Welcome to Google Home. To get started, download the Google Home app on a phone or tablet.
All right, so we already have that. I'm gonna go ahead and grab it. Okay, so it found it already. I can just go ahead and hit setup. Home Mini is found. Let's go ahead and run through the setup process. You're gonna need to connect to Wi-Fi. So of course, if you do wanna get one of these, you will need a Wi-Fi connection to set it up and even have it work. All right, I asked if I heard this sound, and I did, so I'm gonna say yes. Where am I gonna put this device? That's a good question. I think the kitchen might be a good spot, or even the family room as well. So I'm gonna actually put it in the family room for now and hit next. And now connect it to my Wi-Fi network. Okay, so now we need to set up our Google Assistant. I'm going to hit next. So I guess it knows I'm in the United States and speaking English. Allow personal results, calendar and flights. I'm going to allow this, blurring it out for obvious reasons, but it does enter your home address. You can also add some music services if you'd like. I'm gonna skip this for now and just add it a little bit later. Go ahead and hit next. Choose your default music service. I'm gonna go ahead and choose Spotify for now. I might mix it up in the future. You can also add a video service. I do have a Netflix account, and it says you can link your Netflix account if you'd like to. It looks like you have to go through the web page to do so. Pretty simple process, all linked up, almost done. You can add a payment method for ordering a ride or food delivery. That's pretty interesting. And choose a different speaker for music playback. Again, I'm gonna skip those for now, continue, and it says it is ready to go. Explore what you can do.
Assistant. I'm here to help. To learn a few things you can do, continue in the Google Home app.
Now, of course, you can learn a bunch of different things. I do want to talk about the speaker itself. When you tap on it on the right side, it will actually turn up the volume, and tap it on the left side. it will turn that volume down. So those are your options. And while anything is playing, you can tap on it to play or pause it. And then, of course, if you long press, it will actually activate the Google Assistant, I believe. Okay, we're good to go. You can also set it up to personalize it. I'm going to skip that for now. And this is it. And now I noticed the long press doesn't work. So I don't know if Google disabled it. I think they might have actually. So you cannot long press to talk to it, but which is fine because I would never do that anyways. But you can say, hey, Google, what's the weather like?
Right now, it's 62 degrees Fahrenheit and clear there.
All right.
Tonight, it's predicted to be 60 and clear.
And much more importantly, hey, Google, are the Cubs winning right now?
Currently, the Cubs are trailing the Dodgers 2-1 in the bottom of the fourth.
Not what I wanted to hear, but please appreciate I am skipping the Cubs game at the moment to make this video. But let's go ahead and put it next to the Google Home and just do a little bit of a size comparison. And here's both of them right next to each other. Obviously a size difference, a style difference. See the black bottom and then a white bottom here. And overall, I just think this one's more practical. It's not only less expensive, at least at launch. It's just a little bit smaller. You don't necessarily need it to actually play music. I feel like most people have different set of speakers to enjoy their music. Also worth noting, long press works on the regular Google Home. Hey, how's it going?
It's a good day.
Okay, and for whatever reason, they must have disabled it on this one. So I'm not sure if you use that ever. I pretty much never use it on my Google Home, so it's not that big of a deal. But it does actually mention it in their touch controls, long press, which doesn't seem to be there anymore. Of course, you can mute it.
The mic's off.
And then it will give you visual and audio feedback when you turn it on or off. And that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and ask it right next to each other. I'm going to just test it out and just say, hey, Google, what's the tallest building in Chicago?
Chicago's tallest building is the Willis Tower.
All right, so this one just took over. Let's try one more. Hey, Google, what's on my schedule tomorrow?
There's nothing in your calendar, but I can add an event to your calendar if you'd like.
All right, so the Mini just kind of won both of those. I don't really know how it decides which one to respond with or anything like that. But hey, just figured I'd test that out, and that's pretty much it. So that would be the unboxing and setup of the new Google Home Mini. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, click that thumbs up. Lots more to come. My Pixel is coming very soon, so expect videos on that. And lots more on the Google Assistant and Google Home in general. So as always, guys, thank you very much for watching.